Hi guys and welcome to TTS, a show where we take interesting and adorable concepts and try to apply them to the letter. This week we're going to be trying our luck with the secret mage deck, and as you can see it's kind of a hybrid between somewhat of a tempo mage and freeze mage. It's a very bad version of the hybrid, but the catch of this deck, the thing that makes this deck a little bit interesting, is that if you type in secret, and you could spell it correctly, you will see that basically there is at least one of every secret that Mage has to offer. There's Vaporize, Spellbender, and Duplicate Effigy, Ice Barrier as one of each, and Counterspell, Ice Block, Mirror Entity, two of those. And I think that this deck will not be as successful as I kind of hype it up to be, but I feel like we will give it a try nonetheless. We're going to see how we perform, and Mikhail here, he can't wait for the new video. A very loyal fan, I always support that, and hopefully my deck trackers does actually work. We'll see though. Even if it doesn't work, it doesn't really matter, because it's just there as kind of a visual thing for you to kind of see and observe the deck in action. I'm gonna keep Character Mage and Secret Keeper, but I'm not gonna keep Spellbender. We'll maybe get a better secret. We have Flame Strike, it's fine. I'll play Secret Keeper probably on turn 1. It would have been better if we started with a coin, because we could go Secret Keeper turn 1, turn 2, Character Mage into a secret, and that would basically seal the deal, I guess, for me. And all of our hand right now is golden, and that usually never happens. But as you acquire more and more cards in your collection, it actually becomes interesting. Is he gonna trade with it? Yep. All right. Well, I'm kind of actually happy a little bit because I get to play Sorcerer's Apprentice, and hopefully he will not have a Wrath to clear it. And even if he does, then Curator Mage with Effigy will come down on the following turn. What is this? Harvest Golem. Alright, I'm not too scared of Harvest Golem, to be honest. And even if Effigy procs on the 2-drop, I'm not that upset. I'm not that particularly upset, because it will provide some kind of value for me anyway. I'll get an extra 2-drop. Hopefully not something bad like Pint-Sized Summoner or something. Oh, no. Actually, if I get Pint-Sized Summoner, I can put a Belcher down. There we go. Oh, I guess he did not play around Effigy there. I guess that's a small mistake. Is he gonna kill that now? No, he's decided to keep that alive, I guess. We get Duplicate. I don't really want to duplicate this, so let's just give this a little love tap and go face. Obviously, it would have been better to play Duplicate so that we can duplicate a Belcher next turn. But I felt like I can't just give him this away. Like, at this point, if he wants to avoid it, he either needs to have a Wrath, which he didn't have last turn, or he needs to have a Swipe, which, if he uses on an Effigy 3-drop is in itself like a bad kind of value proposition. One thing that this deck does lack, and that is, kind of sad, it lacks a lot of card draw. And you physically cannot fit in all of the card draw that you want to fit in, simply because of how this deck is. Basically, the Stable Master right now is acting like a Huffer every turn, and I think that eventually we'll whittle him down and kill him. We get Spellbender. How about we play Spellbender Duplicate? We'll get if he swipes, we'll get a lot of Spellbender guys, which I guess we don't really want. And then if I duplicate, I can't really play Mad Scientist in that case. You know what? Fine, I'll play Mad Scientist. I mean, if we duplicate Mad Scientist, right, it's still okay. Swipe here obviously is like the worst thing that could happen, and let's hope that it doesn't. But even if it does, we duplicate the Belcher, and in that case, I'm pretty happy. Actually, no, we duplicate the 4-2, right? Because the 4... No. It first does 5 damage to this, and then it kills the 4-2 and the 2-2. So I think the Belcher will get duplicated if Swipe is used on this kind of board. But we're going to be hoping that there's no Swipe. Bruce Martin. Ironbark. Kind of sad. We will Flame Strike it. Flame Strike is fine. Yeah. Flame Strike is okay. Because we get to do 5 damage, right? We get to set up lethal for the next turn, even if he armors up. And we'll get duplicated Ultra probably. Obviously something like a heal, like a Tree of Life would kind of... Actually, Tree of Life would be great. Because I can Electrostic him back to 15. Alright, give me my Belcher. There's no more lethal anymore unless we top deck Frostbolt. Wait, what secret do I get? Mirror Entity. Oh wow. That is very, very good. Ethereal Arcanist. Let's just play Ethereal, I guess. Ethereal plus a secret. Because he needs to have like either a Keeper of a Grove or something like that to clear it. If he plays a big guy, it gets Mirror Entity, so there you go. Secret Mage is actually, like, I know that his deck is not ideal in terms of like the matchup, but it still is great. Oh, you should not have played it. That was not very smart, bro. At least in my opinion. Flame Strike, is it good? I guess we can put him at 1 HP if we wanted to. Do we want to? I guess it's fine. Let's just do it. Having him at 1 HP is very good for me. I don't think that there is a way he can come back anyway, even if we didn't Flame Strike. But this will kind of push us further. Like, what way does he have to come back? BGH, Keeper, and Armor Up. He did have the Keeper, he didn't keep the BGH, which was a mistake. But there you go. GG. The Secret Mage is going to be taking this game, and I feel like that's awesome. So far, so good, and we were, I guess, on a win streak before. Fairly fast game as well, fast-paced. I mean, we did get to turn 10. It's not like a face hunter kind of deal, but still, having this many secrets can sometimes be a pain in the ass, though, if you just have them all in your opening hand. Well done. Let's see though. Kirin, Mage, Ethereal, and Duplicate. Tell you what, I will not keep Duplicate. I'll keep Kirin Tor, hoping to get a 2-drop, and we get Mad Scientist, which is awesome. You might wonder why Emperor is in the deck. Emperor is in the deck because at some point you will get that hand which is going to be sort of clunky with a lot of secrets, because there are 14 secrets, I think, in this deck. Basically half your deck is secrets, and the thing that scares me a little bit is that you might end up with a hand full of secrets that you don't really need or want. So Emperor Thorson will basically make your secrets into Hunter secrets, and that's good. The counterspell very early is great because it will prevent a good spell. You'll prevent a good spell because generally, counterspells are pretty bad against someone who's starting with a coin early, but he's not starting with a coin. He isn't. That guy will not die up until I get Flame Strike or Dot's Boom, which sucks. Or unless he buffs it with something and then attacks. We do have counterspell up, so he can implode. There you go. Goodbye, implosion. No implosion for you. What is he gonna do? Just attack face? Attacks that. That seems like a bit of a premature attack. We do have another secret. How about we just play Mirror here? Because what is he, like, whatever he plays, whatever big thing he plays, I'll get it. And that's awesome, isn't it? I hate my chair. I know, my chair sucks. I got over it. You should as well. It is gonna be fixed very soon, because I actually ordered a chair, and it should come in fairly soon. It's not gonna be like a sponsor. Oh my god, thank you for the Doomguard. Thanks for the Doomguard. I will take that. We just like countered him completely. Completely countered him. 9, 10, 11, 12. Oh my god, vaporize. You know what? I feel a little bit naughty. I feel slightly naughty. Let's vaporize his let's vaporize his 5/8. Yeah. Well, I guess if he's gonna go face. I don't understand why he didn't trade there. That seems a little bit weird to me. Or maybe Shadow Flame will come down, but I just get counterspell again. Oh my god, this guy must feel so pissed right about now. Is that Dark Bomb? Or Demon Fire or something? Corruption. Corruption is not gonna save you, my friend. Apologies are in order. And I feel like that's a little bit more disgusting. Turn 6 lethal. Yeah, it's just very, very weird. Like, I never expected it to go this well. But then again, we're fighting against someone who is not necessarily the most decent player in the world, right? So as we progress through the ranks here, we will, I guess, encounter some situations where this deck will not be so great. And we never actually, in the 2 games that we played, went to the late game. We always were winning from the start. And we need to still find out how this deck will perform going into the late game against a control deck or something. Alright, Malfurion. Do we start with the coin or not? No. So I should drop Kirin Tor, because I really need a 2-drop against the Druid. I would love a 2-drop. Sorcerer's Apprentice and Kirin Tor into Ethereal is great if we top deck a secret, because we can go Sorcerer's, there's a secret by the way. We can go Sorcerer's, Kirin Tor Secret, and then Ethereal Arcanist, and hopefully he won't proc the secret so that I will get the benefit. Well, I'll definitely get the benefit out of... No, I will not. It's not 100% that I'll get a benefit out of Ethereal. But it could happen. It could happen. Let's hope that Elune does not guide his lands, and we're just gonna be happy if that doesn't happen. Could have been worse. Could have been much, much worse. Tell you what, I will play Mirror Entity instead of Ice Barrier. Yes, my Ethereal Arcanist will not activate, but it's alright. It's okay. It's not that big of a deal. I would rather get whatever he plays here. Obviously, against the Druid it would be better to Mirror Entity something bigger. And maybe you're correct for assuming that. But you can never tell. You can never tell. For instance, I might copy a 3-drop now. And also, Ethereal Arcanist will activate now that he did not proc the secret, right? So there you go. That's a good thing for me. And I guess if he plays a 4-drop, I get the 4-drop and I get another secret, and then Ethereal Arcanist will activate once more. Unless he has a silence, of course, in which case I cry. He does have a silence. So let's cry a little bit. Oh my god, Golden Tier in Forging. Congratulations to you. I know I'm kind of... yeah, I shouldn't be looking at that too closely, but there we go. We don't have to use Frostbolt, and my motto is always, if we don't have to use it, we shouldn't use it. Because, why? Just why? We would rather save it for Antonidas as a spell, or save it for a clutch situation. We don't have to. Like in this case, if he on turn 5 decides to hero power my 3/1, he only plays a 3-drop. Or in this case he just swipes. That's fine. I'll get to play my Emperor and discount Alexstrasza, perhaps. Well, definitely discount Alexstrasza. There's no way I'm not playing Emperor Thorson there, because it's just good, isn't it? If I skip a turn, then I'll get behind. And here he needs to have a swipe and hero power it down, or swipe and wrath, whatever that works. But he already used the wrath and a swipe, so I don't know. I don't know. Is he gonna find a way? Or maybe Wrath and Keeper, but then he doesn't have a Keeper anymore. He doesn't have any Keepers anymore. So maybe my Thorson can live for 2 turns. Who knows? Who knows? Is that Dr. Boom? Ancient of War. Huh. I see. Well. Let's just secret it up. And pass. Getting double Thorson is not too bad, believe it or not. It's actually pretty good. And next turn I'll be able to Frostbolt and kill his Ancient of War if I wanted to. And I probably want to. I definitely want to. He already burned the coin, so he can't proc the counterspell anymore. Okay, there's duplicate. Sign me up for that. Let's get 0 mana Alexstrasza or something. I don't know, this will be like a pseudo challenge. I was actually thinking about a challenge of double Alexstrasza in 1 turn. That heal is pretty good for him. Alright, no Innervate for you. And I guess I get the armor. Alright, so he procs every secret. It's okay because I don't have any more Ethereal Arcanists, right? But I will get Emperor Thorson. Another one. Let's just go ahead and play that. And I will play Sorcerer's Apprentice in this case, because I needed to trade with something. I really needed to trade with something. Because I can't have him just keep building up a board. We obviously can top deck a Flamestruck at any point in the game, but still, we still kind of need this. And we'll be able to Frostbolt the 5-2. Huh. Well, that's slightly annoying, if I may say so. We get the Flamestrike. Flamestrike is pretty good here, to be honest. I mean, it clears the board, right? And I don't have any other way to kill that Ragnaros, because I don't have like any Polymorphs, any BGHs. So that ship has sailed for him. Hopefully he won't have another big guy, and even if he does, I would want a big guy of my own. So I think it's a good solution here to just Alexstrasza, but then I get BGH, and I'm kind of behind. Fine, let's just Alexstrasza and ping this guy. I don't have to play Ice Block at this point. BGH again is scary. Let's hope that there's no BGH, and let's hope that when the standard mode hits, the BGH thing gets changed, because BGH is like, it's just insanely good. Like, it being a neutral card as well is insanely good, in my personal opinion. I don't know if that counts for anything in this world, but there you go. Maybe he'll have Naturalize. Naturalize would be actually so good for me.
I have no time for games.
Ooh, Sylvanas. That's a little bit scary. Just a tiny bit scary. Means I can't play much next turn. I mean, I will trade here, and I'll play Mad Scientists, and I can't play Thorson. He will get Mad Scientists, I just realized, but maybe he will not attack into, maybe he'll do like a stupid attack. Maybe he'll not attack into this because he'll think that this is kind of, I don't know, duplicate or effigy or something like that. It's quite possible. But I do admit that that was not the smartest thing I ever did. I'm just too excited. I'm gonna be blaming that I'm just too excited for, you know, winning the beginning, the few games we started with this deck. But let's just assume that he will be playing around secrets, because he knows that I'm playing a secret deck at this point. It's not a big secret, get it? What is this? Faceless? No way. Oh god, that's not good. So we do need Flame Strike number 2. Otherwise, we're kind of in a dire situation. What do we get? We get Counterspell. Alright, well, I don't really want to play Thorson, but we have to play Thorson, because we, like, if he trades with hero power, I still will be able to ping it, and I will ping, I'll ping Sylvanas here. I would have actually saved it, just in case we could have top-decked Effigy, but that's only one card we could have top-decked out of all of our deck, which at the moment is 15 cards. Obviously, if we top-deck something like a Secret Keeper, we'll probably die, and we don't have any way to come back. Like, we first of all need to deal with that Sylvanas, and then we need to draw into a big guy. Dr. Boom is another interesting card, which, you know, a lot of the cards are interesting, but Dr. Boom is very interesting. Flame Strike is great against this kind of board, if he doesn't play anything bigger. But I guess he will trade everything in, and I don't blame him, that's a fine idea. Claw, alright. Pretty shitty spell to get Counterspell though. At this point I'm kind of regretting that I used Alexstrasza offensively here. Alright, well at this point I really need Flame Strike, because there's no way I'm coming back from this unless I get Flame Strike. Bam! Easy game. Easiest game of my life. If he attacked with his hero power, with his face, and not the Mad Scientist, it would have been even better. But let's just wait with this for now. Ancient of Lore, that's a horrible card to get for me. I mean, for him it's the greatest card ever, but I need a Dr. Boom to stay in this. Like, I really need Dr. Boom. Because otherwise we're just gonna get so behind that we're gonna get like Force and Age Savage Roar to death. I will ping this because if he trades the 5/4 in, I'll be able to ping it to end its life next turn without having to Frostbolt it or something like that. And yeah, I like that. We need like Dr. Boom off the top. We can't be top decking Spellbenders and stuff, you know. But he's running something like Earthen Ring Farseers, right? And that's a little bit scary. Just a tiny bit. Innervate. Another lore. Oh, that sucks. Mirror Entity. We're probably gonna die next turn, but it's okay. It's alright. Maybe he'll mess up and play a big minion and proc the Ice Block. I don't know. Because we do have second Ice Block somewhere in the deck. I don't think it will save me, but it could happen. Could happen. Okay, well, thank you for that. Is he really not gonna proc the Ice Block this turn? I mean, I don't have any way to heal up, so... Yeah, I don't have any more board clear, so I don't think we're coming back from this. Yeah, there's no way. Alright, GG. GG, let's not prolong the game further than it should be. I don't think that my misplay there with the Sylvanas was particularly bad misplay, because that Mad Scientist, what basically it did throughout the course of the game is it allowed him to not use his face to trade with the Thorson, but another thing which it allowed him to do is to not, like, if I did not put down Mad Scientist, for example, yeah, That's basically what would have happened. He would have been 5 HP, at 5 HP less. Alright, let's not talk about that too much. Let's talk about this. I like the fact that I have a Frostbolt and Sorcerer's Apprentice. I'll drop everything here, hoping to get something better. Vaporize is great, Mad Scientist is decent. I don't know if I will use a coin, to be honest. Great thing, again, that I'm starting with a coin, because I am able to effectively not proc his my counterspell with his coin. Archmage Antonidas, you know what? It's pretty good. I decided not to coin anything there, because let's not just do that. Acidic Swampus, huh? Alright, well I'm playing Mad Scientist in this case. To deal with the 3-2. It's pretty good. Let's hope for no Imp Gang boss. But even if it does happen, it's okay. Alright. Ice Block. What secret do I get? I get Ice Block number 2. Alright, well. I could Secret Keeper. Or I could just wait. To be honest, I would rather just wait with a Secret Keeper. If he implodes, that's gonna be annoying. He implodes. Obviously, I would have hoped for counterspell. He hits for 4 as well. That again is really annoying. I mean, at this point, can't do anything but play the Secret Keeper and just pass. Because I would rather just trade away than you know, have a bunch of 1-1s. Silence. I feel like that silence was a bit premature. A little premature. Vaporize I don't want to use just yet because this board is not Vaporize worthy. Sludge. Now Sludge is great. I am gonna go for the value trade. Not for the value trade, sorry, we're trading with the owl. Because even if he Arguses now, for example, that's still gonna be good. Sylvanas, obviously pretty bad. Can't argue about that. Let's just trade with these guys and not do anything else. Because before, we need to deal with that Sylvanas first. And the way I'll deal with her is via Frostbolt. Coil. Alright. That's fairly decent. Mirror Entity. Okay, how about we play Secret Keeper. No. We first Frostbolt the Sylvanas. Yeah, we have to Frostbolt the Sylvanas. And we'll play Secret Keeper, either Mirror Entity or Vaporize. I'm not sure which one. Vaporize is pretty good in this case. I think it is pretty good. So I think I'm going to stick with that. I think I'm going to stick with Vaporize in this case. Because Warlocks generally tend to kind of go ahead and proc those secrets pretty well. Hellfire. Well, that sucks. Mirror Entity would have been great. But never lucky, I guess. Alright, Sludge. Let's Sludge up and Mirror Entity. Whatever he plays here is going to be beneficial. If he plays Discourage will consume me, that will be good. And I'm hoping to get another spell next turn. So that I can go Archmage, Coin, whatever secret I can play. Dark Bomb. That's annoying. Very annoying, actually. Alright, well there's my own Dread Seed. I guess I got what I asked for. Alright, well let's get a bunch of Fireballs, shall we? We'll get 1, we'll get 2, and we'll go face, and we'll go face. Now he needs a silence for that Antonidas. He needs it really badly. Because otherwise he's not going to be in a good shape at all. And he already burned the silence, so I don't really see a way for him to clear that. Siphon Soul off the top as well. That's sort of annoying. But you know, that's alright. Oh, he's gonna try to rush me down? Bro, I got ice block. I got that ice block. Don't you worry. I mean, we have to be doing damage to his face. Because at some point we have to double fireball him. And that's gotta happen. We need to get Dr. Boom. We never got Dr. Boom before, and we have to get him now. Or Alexstrasza, actually. Alright, well there's my ICU. Shadow Flame time? You suck. Where's my counterspell at? Jesus Christ, game. Flame Strike does nothing and I can't play it either, you know. He's gonna be doing damage to my face, which is, you know, somewhat scary. I hope he's not playing Reno Jackson. I mean, he does run double Dreadsteed, but I really hope he's not running Reno Jackson. Or a heal. There's Reno. Can I have Alexstrasza? Please? Effigy. Yeah, Effigy. Effigy's not good. I'll give this a little poke. I'll give this a little poke. So that I can Flame Strike, I guess, next turn. He's not gonna proc the Effigy. The only way we come back is if we get Alexstrasza, but even then it's kinda still bad. Dr. Boom. Tell you what, Dr. Boom is actually okay here. Dr. Boom is actually not too bad. Like, I'm hoping that he decides to clear the 7/7 before he clears the 1/1 so that Effigy procs on a good minion. And hopefully... There we go. Give me a good Effigy. Oh, alrighty then. Hello, Wanderer. He has to kill it, right? Like, there's no way he does not kill it. Well, he can, I guess, with Power Whelmings and stuff. Okay. That's annoying. That is super annoying. Counterspell. Alright, well I guess I am Flame Striking for sure. Getting to that HP cap. I am killing that here. Trading for that is pretty self-explanatory. And I will have to Ice Block again. Because otherwise I'm just gonna die. He will have one Power Whelming and I'm dead. There it is. Does he have a way to clear my Godzilla? Jeez. Alexstrasza, come on. Give me Alexstrasza or Ice Barrier. Ah, you suck. Alright, well I guess I have to fireball my own mad scientist to live. And I have to counterspell as well. Just so that I don't get counterspell. Duplicate. You suck. It kind of sucks that we lost that one, but it's okay. Stuff happens like that sometimes. I hope that you guys enjoyed this first installment. Please click the link somewhere on the left hand side. It will take you directly to part 2. We'll continue our adventures with the secret mage. You guys are awesome. Stay awesome. You take care now. I'll see you in the next one.